To Cardiff Arms Park, where Gwalia Lightning are hosting Edinburgh in the fourth round of the Celtic Challenge. I'm Griff McKee. I'm joined by Wales GB7s and Bristol Bears fullback Kayleigh Powell. Kayleigh, firstly, how are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. Very good.
It's been an awesome competition so far in the Celtic Challenge. We're nearing the end of the round robin. How have you seen the competition going so far? Has it been really exciting for you watching?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been such a good thing to watch at home, and definitely the skills and everything that's gone on so far has been amazing, and I'm really excited to see how we'll finish.
Absolutely, and there's a big game that's going to happen here today between Gwalia Lightning and Edinburgh. Obviously, Edinburgh came out on top last time we saw them against Brython Thunder. Gwalia just about coming out on the losing side in Ireland. How do you see this one going today?
Edinburgh have definitely got the momentum from the last game with them, but Gwalia Lightning will definitely be disappointed with the result that they had last weekend, so they'll definitely put up a fight today to try and win it.
Absolutely, a big game coming up here today at Cardiff Arms Park, and there's already been a couple of big games already this weekend. Yesterday there was two games in the Celtic Challenge. First, Glasgow Warriors against Clovers. It was Clovers who came out on top in that game, and then Wolfhounds at home against Brython Thunder. Wolfhounds 4 from 4 victories in the competition so far. Let's have a quick look at the table then, and just a reminder that the top 3 of this table will qualify for the major playoffs, and Wolfhounds at the top of the table at the moment. But you can see in the table it's such a big game today between these two teams at Cardiff Arms Park. So let's take a quick look at what the coaches had to say before the game. A heartbreaking defeat last weekend against the Clovers. How have you picked up the squad this week after that result?
The first half of our campaign was all about opportunities and allowing us to show that we were capable of creating those opportunities. So that's how we looked at kind of the block one. This block now, we've looked at the number of opportunities we're able to create, and now can we turn those into points and execution. So where we wanted to be is highlighted our need for especially the last 5-10 minutes of the game and our game management in that capacity. So it's definitely gave us a lot to work on, but it also provided us with a lot of positives as well.
Today, a big game against Edinburgh. How do you hope to bounce back today?
Just about execution. So we've created an awful lot of opportunities throughout the competition. So the challenge for the girls now is that accuracy. So can we keep hold of the ball and can we turn that pressure into points? That's our biggest target for today.
Thank you very much and good luck today.
Thank you.
Claire, you're back in Wales after a victory in Llanelli last time out. How much confidence have you got in the squad this week?
Yeah, that victory gave us a lot of confidence. We always knew it was going to be hard going down there, and so yeah, real confidence building into the game today here in Cardiff.
What have you been working on specifically this week?
Well, we gave the girls a bit of time off after we played last time, and this week kind of just focusing on ourselves, trying to develop some of the patterns of play we've had the last few games. So how can we develop that over this programme? Because it's such a short programme, we have so limited time with the players. What things can we work on going into this game? Yeah, definitely.
Exciting partnership in centre as well, Owen Thompson. Is it exciting for you to see them for the first time out in an Edinburgh kit?
Yeah, absolutely. We all know about Emma. She's played all 3 games for us so far, but Lisa's obviously new to the Edinburgh Rugby environment, but she's a seasoned internationalist and Olympian. So yeah, we're excited for the experience she brings to the team, but also, what she can pass on to the players around her who maybe are looking to emulate her. So yeah, super excited to see what they can do today.
Take a quick look at the teams for today's game. Tess Evans comes into the 8 shirt instead of Gwennon Hopkins, who is unavailable this week. A couple of changes in the back line. We see Robin Wilkins play for the first time in the Celtic Challenge, and Jenna De Vera will have her first start in the 13 jersey, partnered with Rebecca De Filippo in the centre. And then for the visitors, Edinburgh, only 3 changes made from the victory last time out. And the big change, as mentioned, Lisa Thompson playing in the centre with Emma Orr. Also coming into the side, prop Poppy Fletcher comes in for Panache Mozambe, and Adele Ferry will start in the lock position, having been on the bench last time out. But plenty of stars in that Edinburgh team, especially after we saw them last time out at Parc y Scarlets. Kieran Bell, Nicole Flynn and Nicole Marlowe, the back 3, certainly going to be a trio to keep an eye out on today. Kayleigh, if I had to ask you for a couple of names who you're going to keep an eye out today, who would those names be?
For Edinburgh, it'd probably have to be Lisa Thompson, like you mentioned. First appearance in the league, but she's definitely got experience with her with 55 caps for Scotland, so she's definitely going to bring that to the team. And then Sean Jones has gone well for Gwalia Lightning. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what both of them can bring.
Yeah, you mentioned Thompson's name. You know her quite well, being involved with the Sevens. What's she bring to the team? What can she provide that's a different element that Edinburgh haven't been utilising before this game?
She's definitely one of those players you go to get you on the front foot. She's got the knowledge as well, like I said, with her experience. So she's definitely going to lead that back line and get them some go forward and momentum in the game.
Here we go then, both teams led out by their respective skippers. Sarah Denholm for Edinburgh and Bryony King, captain for Gwalia Lightning, in this huge game in the Celtic Challenge, especially when you look at the context of the table. Third against fourth, Gwalia Lightning against Edinburgh. It's a huge game here at Cardiff Arms Park. Both sides having their last words together before they take to the field and get ready to get this game underway. It looks like it'll be Gwalia Lightning taking the kick-off, and in the centre of the field, Amber Stamp will be taking charge of this one as the referee. We're ready to go here at Cardiff Arms Park. Gwalia Lightning against Edinburgh in the Celtic Challenge. This one is certainly going to be an epic clash. Robin Wilkins gets us underway. Wearing the number 26 jersey today, Robin Wilkins. And Edinburgh collect well initially, as we see straight away look down the field for some territory, going down towards Rd4. Well taken. Wilkins now putting a kick in of her own. Downfield it goes towards Edinburgh. Put it back down the field. It's a big kick just past Rd4 again. Puts a kick in of her own downfield straight towards Nicole Flynn. Keeping it alive. Coming straight back towards Molly Reardon. Tackled well. And Edinburgh have possession inside the Gwalia half. Then almost stolen by De Filippo. It was a loose pass, it was, from Sarah Denholm. But we've seen clearly in the opening exchanges, well, Edinburgh don't want to hold the ball. Oh, huge tackle from Sian Jones it was, wearing the headband after a collision in the warm-up, and a big kick just inside the 22. Chasing back is Nicole Marlowe. Kieran Bell is there as well, but Caitlin Lewis with a chop. And Gwalia are all over that ball. Maisie Davis, and a huge opening exchange for Gwalia Lightning, making huge meters, and the crowd are loving that play. And they've gone early. All action to start this game at Cardiff Arms Park. No time to take a breath, as Gwalia Lightning are bitterly close to the try line. Held up is the call, but we saw there, Kaylee, what Gwalia Lightning want to do. Pressure is straight away on, and fantastic work in the breakdown, and big hits going in early. It's great to see. Yeah,
definitely. Great from Sian Jones to turn that penalty into something positive, getting the turnover with a big hit, and then that great kick into the corner. And again, the chase. The kick's only as good as the chase, and the chase was outstanding from Caitlin Lewis. So, yeah, it is great work from Gwalia Lightning.
Down the field it goes towards De Filippo. It's gone back. And Wilkins distributes towards Jenna De Vera. A show and go as she breaks through the line. This is what Jenna De Vera has in the locker. Good offload into Rd4. Needs some support on the shoulder as Molly Reardon gets the ball out. Evans. So close again. Sian Jones sprays it. Wilkins all the way out to the wing and doesn't quite reach the hands of Kate Davis. But again, positive play from Gwalia Lightning, and a glimpse to see what Jenna De Vera has to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great show and go from her. She was looking for support, but I think she was looking the wrong way. But definitely a great break from her, and unlucky with the final pass there.
Gwalia Lightning bursting out of the blocks this afternoon. Both teams desperate for a win, which would be huge in the context of the table. Almost stolen there by Lucy Isaac, but Edinburgh just about come away with it. And Mattison puts the ball downfield. Davis trying to launch a counter-attack. Needs to be some support. Caitlin Lewis offloads, this time into Tess Evans. Another good offload from Gwalia, and Reardon in the contact area. King met well, but the ball does come out towards the flippo. Jenna De Vera to Caitlin Lewis, tries to show a dummy, but it's well read by the Edinburgh winger. Another big tackle, this time Poppy Fletcher and Poolman together, both front rowers for Edinburgh in the tackle, and they've just about taken it, and it was Ferry taking the ball away. Counter-ruck attempted from Reardon, but it is a penalty, and once again Mattison wants to play, and it's a good kick. However, going quick again. Mattison, do you think maybe a bit of patience needed? It's been 100 miles an hour so far.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams you can see are trying to play with high tempo, which is really exciting to see from a spectator's perspective. But yeah, like you said, I think potentially should have slowed that one down and potentially gone for the corner, as she obviously later on then went and kicked. So potentially not the best option.
But positive starts from both teams, as you say. They both want to play with the ball in hand. It's exactly what we want to see in this sort of game.
Yeah, absolutely. This game is going to be so exciting, as we can see already just after the first 5-10 minutes.
No advantage for the knock-on, according to the referee. It was Paige Jones trying her best to counter-ruck there, but we'll see this one here, an early scrum. And it's always a big one, these early scrums. And we've seen all season long how important the front row has been for Gwalia Lightning. And last week we saw the same from Edinburgh with Muzabe, Whitehouse and Poolman. This week Poppy Fletcher slots in at loosehead. Looks like Edinburgh have tucked in the left winger just behind the fly half, Kieran Bell. And they'll reset. It's a good opportunity here for Edinburgh, plenty of space to work with. They'll decide to throw this one about and use a training ground move. Yeah,
definitely. I think that they're definitely cooking something up here, and they to try and potentially get that ball to that space on the edge.
Mattison with the ball in hand, plenty of experience, very involved last time out against Brython Thunder, keeping the tempo of the Edinburgh team high, keeping them going all game, grabbing a try as well through those quick taps. But Gwalia, it's a big shove, but it must be said it's met well by Edinburgh. Good ball in hand for Edinburgh, breaking through the challenge. Kate Davis does take down her opposite number in the end. Still going towards that far edge is Edinburgh. Show and go, cutting back inside the fly half, Denholm. And they decide to stay that side as well, does Edinburgh. Wilkins in the tackle, penalised, and they go quick again. But the referee will bring this one back. But once more, Edinburgh showing the type of rugby they want to play. Last time out as well, they're throwing the ball about, trying to get the ball to the edge. It's good rugby to watch. Yeah, it's really good rugby to watch, especially as a spectator. You just want to see running rugby, don't you? So yeah, it's definitely exciting. And it looks like there's a big decision coming up here. Would you go for the corner here, Kaylee, or maybe potentially look towards the sticks? It's a tricky kick, so depending on how the kicker's feeling on the day. But again, yeah, the weather conditions are good, so yeah, if the kicker's up for it, then definitely go for post. But they also should back their line-out defence as well. Line-out attack, sorry. Slight stoppage here in the game. Not too sure if there's maybe a slight injury to either side. However, there is a quick pause here, but as we just saw earlier, Jenna De Vera breaking through the line very efficiently, and she's one of these players that you need to keep an eye out for the future for sure, because she's electric when she gets the ball in hand. Yeah, absolutely. She's done great so far, and I'm sure we'll see her do a lot more throughout the rest of the game as well. So yeah, definitely exciting to see what she can do. And you've seen her in camp as well. What's she like in the training sessions? Does she give it a bit, or is she a bit more of a quiet one?
She's a bit quieter in camp, but yeah, she definitely will grow and get more confidence.
Good kick from Edinburgh. Puts Gwalia right back on the 5 metre line. It's a big opportunity then for Edinburgh. First line out for Whitehouse. And it looks to have just slithered out of the Edinburgh hands. Big opportunity missed for Edinburgh, and a chance to clear their lines for Gwalia. Robin Wilkins under pressure. It's a good kick. However, it'll be disappointment for Edinburgh. Being that close to the try line, you need to be accurate. You need to try and get the points when you enter the 22.
Yeah, Edinburgh will be disappointed with that, but luckily they have got another opportunity here to try and get back into the 22. So hopefully they can nail this one and get some go forward and get over the line.
And once again, there's plenty of options here in the back line for Edinburgh. This time they're happy with the line out, and they use the driving maul, which is such a key weapon for numerous teams in the Celtic Challenge. They're still coming, and they are starting to twist towards the try line. There's an arm out from the referee again, so the ball does come out. This time it goes long to the winger on this near side. Kieran Bell, is a foot race. Is she going to get over the line? Of course she is. The arm is in the air. And there's slight confusion here, as there's a quick conversation between ref and AR on this near side. Held a huge play from Rd4, coming all the way across. It looked like Kieran Bell was certain to score, but unbelievable defence there from the fullback.
Yeah, that was a great effort to hold that try up by Roth. Absolutely outstanding and disappointing for Edinburgh. So, however, they have got penalty advantage, so I think they're going back for the penalty.
Going all the way back to the penalty then on the far side, Edinburgh. Surprised that they haven't gone short this time, you know, with Katie Mattison always eager to get going as soon as possible. But the kick does go out on the far side of the boot of Lisa Thompson. And another opportunity for Edinburgh. And if they can orchestrate a similar driving maul as they did just earlier, they'll be in good stead. Taken well on the top. Natasha Logan it was for Edinburgh. And here they come. It looks like it's an unstoppable force from Edinburgh. Where's the ball? Try awarded for the visitors. And they're all getting over there to celebrate, to congratulate each other. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was Millie Whitehouse, the hooker, on the bottom of the pile. But that weapon of the driving maul is tough to stop from that close in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great decision to go back for the maul again, because they know it worked for them on the last one. And then, yeah, good execution to get over the line.
Yeah, plenty of Edinburgh supporters have made the trip down here for this huge game in the Celtic Challenge. Edinburgh taking the lead early doors, only just 10 minutes into the game. It's a big try. And both teams, to be fair, have been knocking on the door, but it is Edinburgh who are the first to take the points. But it's a big kick as well here from that far side. It's a tough angle as well for Nicole Marlowe. Plays a rugby as well in Cardiff Met in the Bucks Women's National League. Let's see if she's got the legs on this one. It looks to be long enough. What's the accuracy like? Just about missed. However, it's a big try for Edinburgh. And it must be said, it's been quite an even game so far. Edinburgh just about getting the first points, but Gwalia will back themselves to get back into this game.
Yeah, 100%. Gwalia Lightning did really well in the first 5 minutes, and that obviously had that try held up as well. So, yeah, they'll definitely still in this game, and both teams are evenly matched.
Edinburgh take the lead here in Cardiff, and it was Millie Whitehouse with the try, but it's bounced favourably for Gwalia Lightning from the kick-off. And they'll look to bounce back straight away with a try of their own, if not some points on the board Isaac carrying there. Jones into Wilkins. Scoble in the mixer, and it's De Filippo being tackled well by Emma Orr, I believe it was, in the centre. The kick option taken by Wilkins. Chasing was Rd4 and Wilkins chasing her own kip. And Marlowe did well to read that kick from the fly half. Big competition in the breakdown as well from Gwalia. Eager to nick this ball back, and it's charged down by Molly Reardon, who's taken one straight to the face. And she stayed down. But it's that desire to get on the ball, to try and put some pressure on Edinburgh. It's admirable, to be fair. Yeah,
100%. Gwalia keep putting the pressure on, and they keep coming at them, and Edinburgh are doing well to deal with it. But yeah, it's a great charge down by Molly there.
And straight away, Gwalia Lightning showing what they can do. And we saw in the warm-up a lot of kicking from Gwalia Lightning. It looks like a tactic they've really decided to go with this season in the Celtic Challenge. We saw it with Caris, who's before her injury. Now we're seeing it from Robin Wilkins straight away.
Yeah, absolutely. It's worked well for them so far in the competition, so I definitely think they should stick with it because they're getting great success. So yeah, it's definitely the right option for them.
.22 dropout for Edinburgh, and Lisa Thompson getting ready to launch this one down the field. It's a great boot, good meterage, but it's met well by Gwalia Lightning's winger, Kate Davis. Another boot down the field from Thompson, and that's certainly a weapon that Edinburgh will look to use today. The big boot of Thompson, as Robin Wilkins uses her experience and puts it out. Good meters made by Wilkins, and that's the sort of experience you need from someone like Robin Wilkins coming onto the field. Well, starting for the first time. She's got the experience, and she can take the pressure off the team by doing stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great decision. Just to take that pressure off a little bit. Lisa Thompson's also kicked very well and found some grass. So yeah, definitely the right decision to get it off, as you said.
It's another line out for Edinburgh as the ball comes out towards the big forwards. Absolutely clattered in the tackle there. But the ball does come out towards Emma Orr. Tries to bounce Davis. And they're still going a big tackle on this near side. Rd4 again. The fullback has started on fire, hasn't she? Rd4, big tackle again. And with that holding up of the try, she started really well.
Yeah, that's outstanding defensive work there. It's just what you want from your fullback, just to get the player off the park there.
Another line out. This time Reardon feeding well. Both hookers, Reardon and Whitehouse, started pretty well in the line out, and Reardon peels away, met by the hooker we just mentioned, Whitehouse. Good offload from Constable. And Gwalia tried to bring the ball out phase by phase. There's a lot of space in behind. Wilkins tries to feed the ball into that area, and it bounces favourably. Who's going to get there first? Kieran Bell, chopped by Caitlin Lewis. They try to keep the ball alive here. There's Edinburgh, absorbed by the Gwalia defence. Big competition again at the breakdown from Gwalia Lightning. Certainly something they've worked on, the aggression at the breakdown. But it's another flat kick, this time from Thompson. And that's put Wilkins right back in the 22. It's a decent kick from Wilkins, but Lisa Thompson, she's orchestrating the Edinburgh team through her kicks, and she's got a massive boot on her.
Yeah, absolutely. She's definitely taking the pressure off them by finding that grass every kick she's done so far. So, yeah, outstanding work by her.
And that's the sort of experience a team like Edinburgh needs. They've got two huge players in the centre, Thompson and Orr. They'll certainly be directing their team as to where to go, and with that boot as well. The line out has worked in favour of Edinburgh. And coming away with the ball was Alex Stewart. Offload this time into Gunderson. And they're back in the 22 once again at Edinburgh. Apologies for any language heard there. Almost intercepted by De Filippo, but it bounces kindly up to Emma Orr. Mattison towards this near side they come. Fletcher cutting on herself. Offload into a front row partner, Poolman. They're not far here. Ripped is the ball. And I believe it was Rebecca De Filippo taking the ball away from the Edinburgh player, and Sian Jones hoists it high. All action here. Kieran Bell tackled well. Opportunity for Gwalia to counter-ruck. But the ball somehow finds its way back to Edinburgh. And again, Edinburgh back in the 22. Thompson, flat pass into Orr. Huge tackle by Jenna De Vera in the middle. It's a good competition in the centre so far this game, and it must be said, Gwalia's defence has been absolutely unbelievable. They've been putting huge hits in, and they've been reading the Edinburgh attack unbelievably well. But they come again, Edinburgh, and another tackle, as I was saying. And fair play, Gwalia have been putting in a huge shift in defence so far.
Yeah, 100%. You've got to credit Edinburgh's attack as well. They've tried to knock on the door and try and get through, but Gwalia's met them really well and kept pushing them back, and then obviously resulted in this turnover. So great effort from Gwalia.
And some big hits as well being put in. Emma Orr being clattered just then by De Filippo and De Vera. It's those sort of collisions early on in the game that will set the tone for the rest of the game, especially for the home team.
Yeah, 100%. They just got to keep going with this now, and they've got the ball now to attack with, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. There is some space in the backfield. I wonder if they'll take it. We know they like to kick, so we'll see what happens here.
Scrum on the near side for Gwalia Lightning. Sian Jones poised, ready to feed with the headband on, following a bumping in warm-up. It's another good shove from Edinburgh. Must be said, these two teams are equally matched in the scrum department. Sian Jones, a couple of dummies before giving it to Wilkins, who's put another good kick down the field. But it must be said, at the moment it's Edinburgh who seem to be the ones doing the pressing, getting into the 22 a couple of times. What do you think Gwalia need to do to try and get up the field a bit more? They need to try and get some more territory. Yeah,
absolutely. I think possession's the main thing. They do keep kicking it back to them. However, it has been the right option so far. But if they could get a turnover here, that would be really ideal for them to then put the pressure back on Edinburgh.
Whitehouse again. The ball doesn't quite reach the hands of the intended line out. Robin Wilkins intercepts, but deliberate knock on, says the referee. A bit harsh, it must be said. Sian Jones looked like she was trying to tackle Alex Stewart, but Amber Stamp has decided it will be the penalty. But once again, Edinburgh's arrows in the line now, not quite finding the intended people, but it's working, it's landing on their side every time. They've got the luck of the draw at the moment.
Yeah, they are being really lucky with that. But yeah, discipline. Gwalia Lightning need to sharpen up on that so that they can get out of their half. So yeah, they'll be disappointed to concede that penalty there.
Another excellent kick from Lisa Thompson, putting Edinburgh back inside the 22. And this must be about the fifth, sixth time they've entered the 22. They've only had one try so far. If you're an Edinburgh coach, you'd think we need to get some more points on the board here, especially seeing as we're in the 22 so often. Yeah,
definitely. They're getting 22 entries quite often now, so they need to start executing here to get some more points on the board.
Adele Ferry at the top of the line out, taken down by Edinburgh. As the ball comes out, Kieran Bell into Emma Orr, cutting against the defence, straight into Molly Reardon. Once again, trying to get over the ball. Gwalia Lightning. But the ball comes out. Thompson. A shout of crossing comes from the crowd, but the referee is happy. And they go again, this time through Natasha Logan. And again, Gwalia Lightning eager to get over the ball. This time Whitehouse tries to get the ball out towards Emma Orr, but it's a good tackle from Lucy Isaac. Back on the inside. Good movement from Edinburgh. However, the line from Gwalia Lightning seems to be matching them at the moment. Mattison slows things down ever so slightly. Big hit from Jones and Constable, as Constable throws herself into the breakdown as well. Stewart, another big tackle. Tess Evans. Fletcher needs support on the shoulder here as she is held up. Paige Jones trying to lift, but they come out towards this near side. Back against the grain, carrying well, Freya Walker. And there's a good opportunity here, offload into Thompson, and Thompson head in hands. How did they not score from there? It was almost a tap in, and Edinburgh will be absolutely gutted with that. Gwalia Lightning get away with it.
Lisa will be very disappointed with that, but we know she'll bounce back. She's a great player. But yeah, I definitely think that's what they need to go towards, starting to offload, because it was a great offload to Lisa Thompson to get her over the line. So I do think that is something they need to do to break down that Gwalia defence, because Gwalia defence has been outstanding. They've come at them and they've kept going. So yeah, I definitely think Edinburgh needs to start moving that ball a little bit more, just to try and create a bit of deception.
And Gwalia Lightning having a quick chat amongst themselves here, but they've been pegged back for pretty much the last 10-15 minutes inside their own 22. They need to start getting down the field a bit more, but at the same time it's very difficult with the likes of Lisa Thompson putting all those kicks in, making huge meters for Edinburgh every time.
Yeah, she's kicked incredibly well, so she's going to keep doing that with no doubt. But yeah, Gwalia, they've been great as well with their kick chase, so I just think Gwalia need to keep hold of the ball here, try and get a good clearance kick, great chase like they have done throughout the game, and see what comes of that.
You could see there Robin Wilkins getting her piece said, trying to get the team ready to go again, as at the moment they are on the back foot inside the 22 again. Wilkins puts it downfield towards Lisa Thompson, and they go towards the far side. They've got an overload, they've got some space, but it's a good tackle on the far side. And another good tackle inside as well. Mattison sprays the ball out to the captain, Denholm. And again, they've got a similar situation to what they had a couple of metres ago, and crossing the line this time and scoring. Kieran Bell, we've seen what she can do through the whole competition. 3 tries so far, make that 4 on Edinburgh. They deserve that try.
Yeah, absolutely, they deserve that. I think it was great vision from Emma Orr, who put that pass in to Kieran Bell. So yeah, that was a great finish by Edinburgh.
And like you said, it's that movement. Emma Orr coming round just behind the defenders, the attackers, and then the flat ball out to the winger. It just created so much space, didn't it? Especially that deceiving run from the experienced Emma Orr.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's a big try for Edinburgh as they go 10 points ahead now, and it's an opportunity to add a couple more. However, a tough kick from this near side for Nicole Marlowe. As she takes her time. It looks like it's got the legs, but just about breezes past this left post. But Edinburgh, 2 tries. Gwalia yet to get on the board. They need to try quickly here, the home team, to get back in the game, because 15 minutes to go in the first half. They'll want some points before they go for the break.
Yeah, definitely. They need to try and stop Edinburgh's momentum here by getting a try, like you said. So hopefully they can do that before half-time.
Wilkins putting a kick to compete just over Molly Whitehouse's head. And it's a throw-in, a line out for Edinburgh on the far side. And Robin Wilkins playing her first game in the Celtic Challenge. Certainly we want to turn this one around for Gwalia Lightning, especially considering they've got a huge game coming next week. Edinburgh again coming away from the line out with the ball. And Mattison sees the space. And it's gone out on its head. She'll be very disappointed with that. Space was there, the right option, not quite executed by Katie Mattison.
Yeah, that's gutting. She definitely seen the right option there. She just obviously couldn't quite execute, but she'll be disappointed with that, but she'll definitely fix it on the next time, I'm sure.
Gwalia Lightning with the line out in the Edinburgh half. The first time we've seen Gwalia in the Edinburgh half for at least 10 minutes in this game. Edinburgh have been supremely dominant in the last 10 minutes or so. Reardon coming away with the ball into De Filippo on a big line, and it looks like they've been stolen, stripped of the ball, and they come towards this near side. Emma Orr, 2 versus 1. Marlowe and Bell, however they cut back inside, and it's tackled well by Tess Evans, who's in the 8 jersey for today. Mattison out to the captain, Denholm, and Mattison again sees the option of the kick, taken well by Robin Wilkins. She sees the space of the kick. Could this be a 50-22? And it's a huge kick from Robin Wilkins. That's what she can do. That's the experience she's got, and it's a fantastic kick from the fly half.
Yeah, that's a great kick to find some grass in the air and then obviously get the 50-22. This is definitely what Gwalia need. They need to now keep the ball, keep possession, and nail the line out, and hopefully get their way towards that try line.
Absolutely, a big opportunity for Gwalia inside the 22. They don't quite take it. However, it lands in a Gwalia Lightning hand as they break away through Tess Evans. A big opportunity for Gwalia Lightning to get back on the board here. And the Edinburgh defence will need to show some discipline and some togetherness to stop Gwalia, who've been so good from this distance out so far this campaign. Tess Evans once again. Sian Jones, Wilkins into De Filippo, trying to go through the hands, but Kate Davis not quite on the end of that pass from Rebecca De Filippo, and it's a big opportunity for Gwalia, and it goes missing again.
Yeah, definitely. They'd be disappointed to miss that opportunity there. However, they've still got an opportunity here. Obviously, Edinburgh potentially going to look to exit from here, but then they've still got the obviously opportunity to run the ball back, and let's see what they can do from counter-attack.
Huge opportunity for Gwalia Lightning to get back into the game. Currently 10 points down, around 10 minutes to go in this first half. And it's a scrum, and it's a big scrum. Gwalia Lightning have been super strong in their scrum attack so far this campaign. I wonder if we're going to see something similar again. But Edinburgh will certainly look to exit here through the boot of Lisa Thompson after a couple of phases off the back of this. We'll see it again. But on that opportunity there for Gwalia Lightning, it just doesn't quite fall into the hands. What does it need to be more communication or just a bit more composure on the ball, especially in that red zone when they need to try and go over the line? Yeah,
definitely. I don't think they should force anything. I think that 50-50 pass, especially in this area, sometimes isn't the one to give. You should probably keep it just to hold that possession, especially as Gwalia hasn't had that much possession in Edinburgh's 22. So I think, yeah, they'll be disappointed and they'll probably look to keep it in hand next time.
The The Gwalia backline fairly narrow, ready to try and counter-attack the Edinburgh exit. Coming away with the ball, Freya Walker, chopped well by Sian Jones. Not afraid to mix it up with some of the big players. And again, trying to get in the mixer again. There's plenty of space on the far side. Jenna De Vera chops Emma Orr. De Filippo trying to get over the ball. And they've taken it back over their own try line. Huge defence from Gwalia Lightning. And with this scrum right in the middle of the field, the backs will be getting ready to throw something at the Edinburgh defence here. Perfect position for the home team.
We've spoke about Gwalia Lightning's defence all game, and that's just the pinnacle of what they've been doing all game. To get this turnover and to get driving back over the line. Like, that's outstanding work by Gwalia, and they've given themselves a great opportunity here.
It's the energy that Gwalia Lightning have which sort of sets them apart to any other team. They're just relentless, they don't stop, they keep going even to the final whistle, and in that situation there, just throwing everything at Edinburgh. It's fantastic to watch. Yeah,
it's so difficult for Edinburgh to try and get out of there with the line speed that Gwalia Lightning were putting on them, so yeah, credit to Gwalia's defence.
Big opportunity for Gwalia Lightning, just in front of the sticks. The backs split evenly on this near side and the far side. Peeling away, Sian Jones cutting back inside, fantastically tackled, but she does find the try line. And Gwalia Lightning back into this game through Sian Jones, who's been excellent for the home team throughout the campaign. Another try for the number 9, and Gwalia needed a try to get back into the game.
Yeah, that was a great play by Sian Jones to back herself to get over that line with a twist to put it down over the try line. It's very difficult to defend, that is. So yeah, well done, Sian.
Yeah, Tess Evans peeling off the back of the scrum, offload into Sian. Be completely honest, when I didn't see her give the ball, I thought it might have been a big tackle and she'd have been held up, but the determination from Sian Jones manages to get the ball over the whitewash. And Wilkins slots it over. Gwalia 7, Edinburgh Rugby 10. And just like that, it changes the whole complexion of the game. Gwalia Lightning back into it, only 3 points in it. It could go either way now.
Yeah, 100%. That's definitely something they needed before half time. They needed to get a try on the board just to close that gap between Edinburgh. But yeah, that's also a great kick from Robin as well. That definitely could make a difference towards the end of the game.
Gwalia 7, Edinburgh 10, as the ball is back alive off the boot of Lisa Thompson. Jenna De Vera carrying into contact. And Gwalia will look to make some good territory and some good meterage. Bryony King, rather, it was Paige Jones coming away with it, and Robin Wilkins, not many options on for her there, and she does go downfield. Thompson doesn't quite connect with the boot as she would have liked. But it's Robin Wilkins who gathers and puts the ball straight back down towards Thompson as it does bounce and roll into the 22. Thompson takes her time and hooks it out on this near side, and you can hear the roar from the home support. They're very happy with that kicking exchange, and they've made some good meters.
Yeah, definitely. That was a great outcome for Gwalia. Their kick chase has been outstanding all game. Like I said earlier, a kick's only as good as your chase, and Gwalia really fighting to beat the Oranges back, to beat Edinburgh back, which is exactly what you want in your kick chase.
And from the previous kickoffs as well, Gwalia have not quite got up the field as they would have liked. Oh, huge turnover for Edinburgh. Natasha Logan all over that ball, stripping it away from Gwalia Lightning and taking all that momentum made from the kick battle just earlier. Edinburgh get away with it, and Thompson, an opportunity to use the big boot that she's got, puts it downfield. But it'll be disappointing for Gwalia Lightning, especially from that line out. Raider not quite finding her target. She's been excellent so far this campaign. maybe just a slight blip?
Yeah, definitely. I think Molly will bounce back from that. It's so difficult for Gwalia Lightning at the moment. They keep handing possession back at the wrong times, and that's something they need to try and change. Otherwise, Edinburgh are going to continue with the momentum. But I'm sure Gwalia Lightning will definitely try and do that.
It looks like Edinburgh are going with a full set in this line out. As they fake the front ball, go into the middle with Bryony King. Looked like she read that perfectly. Logan just about presents it back to her scrum half. Denholm desperate for the ball. Thompson fakes the flat pass into Emma Orr, and they find the winger on the far side, cutting through once. Rodd Parry with a big tackle on the far side. But Edinburgh are coming forward, eating metres at the moment. Orr puts a kick in, and it does trickle out over the far touchline. And Emma Orr, again, the experience to know, let's put boot to ball here, bit of pressure on the Gwalia Lightning line out. It's going to be a big one for Molly Reardon, especially after the last one didn't quite go to plan.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a clever play there. Just to put that, like you said, put that pressure back on Gwalia and see if they can exit from here. And even if they do manage to exit, they'll still get possession. So, yeah, it's a great call.
Reardon feeding it in, well taken by Paige Jones, right to the peak of the lift. As Sian Jones composes, tries to distribute towards Robin Wilkins, but the Flippo takes it away. They'll try a couple more phases, try and slow it down, but the ball has gone forward. Big opportunity for Edinburgh. The ball comes out to the number 8, Freya Walker. And Edinburgh, out of nowhere, are just on the try line once again, trying their best to push Edinburgh back. But here they come. Stripped is the ball, but into the hands of an Edinburgh player. Freya Walker. Ball goes out towards Denholm. Almost there for Edinburgh. A metre or so in it as they take their time. A good offload and a try for the visitors. And it's the front rower, Poppy Fletcher, who's got the try. And it's huge disappointment for Gwalia Lightning, but credit to Edinburgh pouncing on the loose ball and getting a try. And you must say, Edinburgh have been on top for the majority of this game. You'd say this is deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. That just came from Emma Orr's kick earlier on, where she kicked into the corner to try and put pressure on Gwalia Lightning, and that's exactly what they did. They kept putting the pressure on. Gwalia Lightning unfortunately couldn't exit through a skill error, which they'll be disappointed with. But yeah, definitely credit to Edinburgh for capitalising on that.
And it's a big try as well, just before the half. Poppy Fletcher getting over. Plays a rugby at Uni of Edinburgh. Coming into the side this week instead of Panache Mazam. Big shoes to fill. And so far, delivering on all fronts is the front rower. An opportunity for another couple. Marlowe. Not quite this time, but again, good effort from the far side from Marlowe. Edinburgh 15, Gwalia Lightning 7. If you're a player for Gwalia Lightning, what are you saying now to the team? How do you think you need to go about getting back into this game? Because so far they've been on the back foot for the majority.
Yeah, they definitely need to try and keep possession in key areas in Edinburgh's half. They keep giving it back simply through penalties or skill errors, so they definitely need to tighten up on that. And obviously be aware of the kick threat that they have with Lisa Thompson.
Good work, putting the ball down the field. And that'll be it for the half. Gwalia Lightning 7, Edinburgh 15. It's been a great half of rugby here. And Edinburgh are on top at the moment. Kaylee, what are your thoughts on the first half?
I think it's been a really exciting first half, especially the first 10 minutes. The intensity that the both teams brought was outstanding. I think Edinburgh need to keep doing what they're doing with their kick battle. They're winning that at the moment with the territory, but also trying to offload, because that's really testing Gwalia's defence. But Gwalia's defence has been outstanding, so fair play.
A big half here at the Arms Park. We'll discuss some more about the first half shortly, but before we do, let's have a quick look at the highlights from last weekend's action, starting with the Wolfhounds' visit to Glasgow.
Sarah Delaney finds her jumper, and then the ball fed back to the hooker. She already has 2 tries to her name in the campaign. This should be her third. The easiest of tries for Sarah Delaney. A good line out by the Wolfhounds. Very quickly got themselves set, so well organised. It's the Wolfhounds on the charge once again. That's a great drive through the forwards. Just inches short of the Warriors try line. Linda Jugang, and over she goes. The loose head prop scores her second try of the competition. Mary McDonald looks to her left. McMillan through the hands, and there is space out here. Claudia McLaren outside centre. Pick and go by McMillan. More and more involved in the game. And that ball over the try line, and the score has been given. The unlikeliest of scores in the corner. 10 metres short of that Glasgow Warriors try line. And again, it's the tip on, finds the space. And have they got to the line? That's the third try for the Wolfhounds. And it is Sophie Barrett, the tight head prop. I've had ball in hand, but there's a gap in the defence there. And away go the Wolfhounds. Oh, and the tackle missed at the back by Carla McDonald. And the try scored by Katie Whelan. The knock on. And again, it's Louise McMillan. Louise McMillan has somehow fought her way over the try line, as she did against Edinburgh 2 weeks ago. Great strength from the Saracens in Scotland's second row. Tackle made just a metre or 2 short. The space out in that right touchline. That is lovely play by the Wolfhounds backs as they go over in the corner. Again, they knew where the space was, and it comes from Gaffney. Controlled by Hogan. As the Wolfhounds scrum drives towards that try line. This will be very difficult. Referee playing an advantage. It's been picked up at the base, and over go the Wolfhounds. And it finished here at Scotstoun. Glasgow Warriors 12, the Wolfhounds 40.
Also has plenty of experience for Welsh levels, and Jones comes round the side. The space is created to Roard, and the pop-up. What a score. Really well worked. Isaac plucks it out of the air. And now Reardon gets back in the heart of them all. Jones happy to push forward. And the number 2, you can see the celebration. The Dragons player pumps the fist, and Gwalia double their lead. Ruth Campbell getting low, doing a fine job in there. Tui, the wall, the numbers are stretched. Flannery through the middle. Oh, how about that? Absolutely loves it, the standoff. Kate Flannery, the dancing feet. Bittermer rejoins the 7 bodies in front of her in her pack. Salter Townsend says, I'll have it though. And Flannery, full of confidence. What about the delayed ball? And how about that? It's a cracking score. It's absolutely brilliant. Claire Gorman, the trail line. And they've turned this game in their head, the Clovers. They're so close. One more may be needed. Where is that ball? It doesn't matter, because Gwalia Lightning have scored. First try of the second half, and it could be the most vital of the afternoon. Dying moments here in the Celtic Challenge. Wheeling them on. Referee says not just yet. Must be inches. And there it comes. It's all level. Could have been the substitute Roisin Ormond. So many bodies, but she might be the lucky one. And there will be a kick to win it. What a moment of the elbow start. Never anywhere else. Big scenes here at Virgin Media Park. It's the Clovers that nick it at the death. And they can thank their fly half, Kate Flannery. She's made for these moments. 1917. They've knocked Gwalia Lightning off their perch.
Davis. The ball goes out. A lovely flat pass into Alex Callender. The support on the shoulder. Does she need it? Fantastic offload, but there is defenders on the way, but they can't stop the Brython Thunder. Shauna Wakely crossing for her first try of the Celtic Challenge, and Thunder are ahead. Good line out from Whitehouse. Ball comes out this time. It's Emma Orr who fumbles it once again. Alex Callender, acres of space in front of her, uses the boots, chasing his Tromans. Is she going to be the first to get there? Try awarded. Brython Thunder have their second. It came from Alex Callender, but it's finished by Ellie Tromans. Great work from the home team. Another pick and go. Not quite there again. The ball needs to be released. However, sniping around the breakdown. And it's a big try for Edinburgh. They're back in this one. And it is Panache Muzamb. And Edinburgh have an opportunity. Pouncing on the quick ball. Try Mattison. She's been looking for that quick tap all game. It's paid off this time. Edinburgh are on level terms. The defence from Edinburgh is heroic at the moment, but there's space for Amy Williams. Here we go, one-on-one round the outside, finds the try line. And the referee will have a quick chat with Amber Stamp on this near side, and the try is given. Again, going quick in this game at Parc y Scarlets. Edinburgh, and it's another penalty against Brython Thunder. Tapping quickly, good hands, easy try. Edinburgh are back on level terms again. And on this near side, crossing over the line, Freya Walker. If you're an Edinburgh supporter, you'll be feeling like it's sort of tilting your way at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they've been patient, they've applied pressure, and they've taken opportunities that have been there for them. But now they've got a player up. Now the true point comes in where do they stand, and how can they capitalise on this extra player, and can they utilise that space that they've got with Thunder being down to 14 players. Sorry.
Here they go round the outside. Gas shown by the winger. Plenty of gas, and it is Kieran Bell going all the way around the Brython Thunder defence. Edinburgh ahead for the first time in this game. The final score, Brython Thunder 17, Edinburgh 22. Yeah, some big results coming in last week for the Irish teams and Edinburgh as well, away from home. And there was also 2 games played yesterday, of course. Glasgow Warriors 10, Clovers 29 was one result, and the Wolfhounds 4 from 4 for them against Brython Thunder at home last night. Kickoff was a late one, and they certainly lit up the evening over there. So that's how the table looks now then after those results. Wolfhounds are at the top. The top 3 is absolutely crucial to qualify for the major playoffs. Will take place after next week's final round of fixtures. So as it stands, Edinburgh will be in the top 3 as the result stands here at Cardiff Arms Park at the moment, but obviously plenty of action still to come in the game today at the Arms Park. So let's take a look at the games for next week as well. The games next week, obviously there is a game in North Wales between Brython Thunder and Glasgow Warriors, but the big games are Wolfhounds against Gwalia Lightning and Clovers against Edinburgh. They will decide who will qualify for the major playoffs in a few weeks' time. So only a couple of games to go then in the Celtic Challenge first round robin section, I guess. Kaylee, who'd you back to top the table?
You'd have to go with Wolfhounds, having them been so dominant all competition, top of the table, like you said. So, yeah, they're probably going to finish top, which they well deserve. They've played so well so far throughout the tournament.
And if we reflect maybe on the Welsh teams so far, Gwalia Lightning in the mixer to get in the top 3, Brython Thunder. How do you think Gwalia Lightning will finish, especially because they're at the moment, on the cusp of qualifying?
Yeah, I'm definitely really confident that they will qualify today. They've put in a great performance so far. I'd like to obviously see them win, but they're definitely gonna. I'd like to hope finish in the top 3.
Yeah, absolutely. The playoffs will come in a few weeks' time. The playoffs will take place over 3 weekends, and each round will be hosted by a different Celtic nation. The top 3, as mentioned, will qualify for the major playoffs, and the bottom 3 into the minor playoffs. They'll play a round robin in the Celtic Challenge, and the Celtic Challenge champion will be the champion of the major playoff, and that game will take place at Parc y Scarlett on the 3rd of March. So plenty of excitement still to come in the Celtic Challenge, and the first Celtic Challenge of this format. So it's an exciting few weeks in the Celtic Challenge, and an exciting few, a couple of hours to come here, especially in the next one with a game here. How do you see the second half going?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be another exciting half like we had in the first half. Edinburgh going in with the momentum off the back of the first half, so they're going to come out strong. But Lightning, we know what they've done so far with their defensive work. I know they're going to dig in and hopefully get things to stick in attack.
Who stood out for you for either team? We were mentioning just before about Thompson. She's been brilliant for Edinburgh, but who else maybe has stood out for you?
Yeah, Lisa Thompson's done really well, even with her partnership with Emma Orr. She did a lovely kick in the first half to put the pressure on Gwalia Lightning, so she's done really well. Also, and Sean Jones probably for Gwalia Lightning. She's done very well for them in their defence, in the attack with the attacking kick as well, so she's done really well as well.
Yeah, especially Sean Jones over all the weeks for Gwalia Lightning. She's stood out. She's probably one of the players who are maybe lining up a position in the Wales squad. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I can't see why she wouldn't be in the squad. She's done very well so far throughout this competition, and I'm sure she's going to do it throughout the rest of the game.
Absolutely. The teams are coming back out. First out are Edinburgh Rugby, getting ready to go in the second half here between Gwalia Lightning and Edinburgh. Will be coming in a few moments' time. I will be back in a few seconds as we get back into the commentary box. So the Edinburgh team back on the field, ready to go in the second half. Gwalia Lightning making them wait, potentially a big speech at half-time from the coaches of Gwalia Lightning. What would you be saying if you were in the changing room for Gwalia?
I'd be saying take confidence from the first half, especially in their defence, and I'd bring the aggression they've had in defence into their attack, and just look after that ball. Get aggressive, get in their ceiling nice and early so they can't be susceptible to turnovers, and just keep hold of that ball.
Absolutely, and trying to neutralise the kick of Lisa Thompson is going to be a challenge for Gwalia, but it's certainly something they need to deal with as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Lisa Thompson's kicked so well throughout the game, and she's going to do the exact same in the second half as well. So yeah, the back three of Caitlin Lewis, Rose Parry and Katie Davis needs to neutralise that somehow. But they've done, the back three for Gwalia Lightning have done outstanding in defence, and in their kick chase as well, they've done really well. So it'd be nice to see them come alive in attack as well.
Plenty of supporters who have made the journey down from Edinburgh, showing their support, and they've been pretty loud, almost equaling the Gwalia Lightning home support. It's a good spectacle here at the Cardiff Arms Park, especially with so many numbers in the crowd. Yeah,
absolutely. It just shows how good the league is, and that people are willing to come and travel just to come and watch it. So it's great to see the support that we've got here.
Absolutely. Plenty of faces here at the Arms Park, enjoying the feast of rugby that's been taking place in the first half, as Gwalia Lightning still hold Edinburgh waiting. Do you think there's some sort of mind games going on here?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Oh, here they come.
Gwalia back out onto the field, ready to go in the second half. Score at the moment, Gwalia Lightning 7, Edinburgh 15. It's a big second half to come here in the context of the Celtic Challenge.
I'm sure Gwalia Lightning will be looking to score first here, definitely to get their foot in the game and to try and get some momentum back from Edinburgh, so they'll definitely be looking to do that.
Players ready to go in the middle of the park. And Thompson, the experienced head in the centre, will get us back underway. And I'm sure she'll launch this one down the field. De Vera takes it again. Straight back into the action we go in this huge game in the Celtic Challenge. Ball doesn't quite find Robin Wilkins' hands, but it does eventually get into De Filippo. Lightning will need to get back into this one as soon as they can, and Wilkins puts a cheeky chip over the top, which has been taken by Emma Orr, and they go towards the far side. It was actually Orr distributing there to Kieran Bell, bumping the defence, and they go again, and carrying strong is Whitehouse. They tried to fizz it out towards the far side, but it looks like potentially a knock-on or the referee getting slightly in the way. But again, early on in this second half, Edinburgh find themselves with good territory.
Yeah, I think Gwalia Lightning will be disappointed that they couldn't exit from there. Robin tried a cheeky little chip kick, unfortunately didn't go her way, so she'll be disappointed with that. But yeah, it's given Edinburgh a great opportunity to score first.
Big opportunity in the scrum, and we've seen these two packs equally matched so far in this game. And Edinburgh lined up, ready to go. The backs poised to throw something towards this excellent Gwalia defence. And it's a good scrum from Edinburgh. The ball taken out by Freya Walker. Tried to give a flat pass, but it is taken into contact. But there's still an opportunity here for Edinburgh. Again, this time going through the hands of Thompson. Trying to peel around the outside. Bell taking down Mattison, takes the time this time. Big hit on Gunderson. And Mattison again coming towards us. Again, it is the Gwalia Lightning defence who are strong, and the big tackle on Poolman. And Mattison decides to go towards the sticks this time. Ripped by Molly Reardon. The Gwalia Lightning will try and get the ball out here. Cutting back inside does Kate Davis. Good meters made. Sian Jones decides to go for the kick, but it's straight towards Thompson, who gives it inside to Marlowe. Marlowe towards Orr. Orr using the experience. It's a fantastic grubber. It just about trickles over the far side. And again, Edinburgh put Gwalia Lightning under a bit of pressure just outside the 22.
We've got to credit Gwalia's defence again. Molly Reardon getting the turnover from the rip from the tackle, and then obviously the clearance kick from Sian as well. So yeah, great from Gwalia, and lucky for Edinburgh not to get over that line there.
But it's that experience we see from Edinburgh, the likes of Orr and Thompson orchestrating stuff, just knowing when to put the kick in, putting Gwalia back under pressure. Emma Orr knew exactly what the job she needed to do there. Yeah,
absolutely, being really clever with that and conserving their energy, not trying to keep the ball in hand too much like they did in the first 10-15 minutes, and so they're using their kick threat that they know they're doing very well with. So yeah, it's really clever.
Great kick from Sian Jones over the defence of Edinburgh, just past Nicole Marlowe. She's done well again, Sian Jones. Composed, took her time, and let the forwards do the dirty work to start before putting boot to ball. Another line out for Edinburgh. They go short this time. Mattison at the front. The ball comes out. Stewart takes the hit. Mattison back on her feet. This time goes into Fletcher, who scored that crucial try just at the end of the first half. Gwalia's defence scrambling to try and get across. Marlowe holds onto the ball, potentially a second too long, as Evans tries to counter-ruck. And again, putting in the hard yards in the breakdown are Gwalia Lightning. But Thompson puts the ball over the top. Rd4 will collect. Fakes the kick, breaks through the first tackle, does well, and then offloads to Robin Wilkins. Wilkins tries to put it down the field. Marlowe takes it and puts a boot down the field herself. Parry now taking the ball. There's plenty of space behind the Edinburgh back line. They decide that they want to play. Caitlin Lewis tackled in the middle of the park by Fletcher. A low ball into Robin Wilkins. She puts it high, but it's taken on the far side by Bell. Jenna De Vera back inside to De Filippo. It's frantic at the moment here at Cardiff Arms Park. And after that interesting exchange of kicking, Gwalia Lightning have the ball. No advantage, deems the referee. There was a lot of space there behind the Edinburgh defence. If only Gwalia could have put the kick over the top, they'd have found acres of space.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was just the wrong choice to kick from Robin Wilkins. She went for a crossfield kick rather than potentially that long kick in to find that grass to get their kick chase firing. But yeah, it's a good outcome from them, even though it came from Edinburgh's error.
Yeah, Gwalia Lightning 7, Edinburgh 15. Almost 7 minutes into the second half here at Cardiff Arms Park, and there's a scrum for Gwalia Lightning, and both teams have been contesting in these scrums eagerly, and it's a battle we enjoy to see. We don't want to be involved in them, but it's nice to watch from afar.
Absolutely don't want to be involved, but I do credit them when the forwards get it right for us, and they give you that platform that the backs want.
Another good platform for the Lightning backs. Jenna De Vera, flat pass into Rd4, doesn't quite collect. The ball does go forward. Nicole Marlowe scooping it well as they try to keep the ball alive. Doesn't quite make the hands. The referee will bring the ball back for the scrum. It was good to see Gwalia Lightning trying one of their training ground moves up to the line, a little pop into Rd4, but similar to those chances in the first half, 5 metres out, it's just those 50-50 passes that are not quite falling the way of Gwalia Lightning.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of what's going against them in this game. They can't just get that pass to stick, unfortunately. So, yeah, they've got to keeping the ball in hand and not going for them 50-50s, like you said, when they got possession, because they need possession.
And it would have been big for Gwalia to try and retain some possession, maybe do something similar to what Edinburgh have been doing in the likes of Orr and Thompson. Put a kick in towards, that 5 metre line, put some pressure on, and maybe he'll get some more field position rather than try and run it from so far out.
Yeah, definitely. Edinburgh have not really been put under pressure much in attack, in defence by Gwalia, but yeah, like you said, maybe that's an option they'll go to later on, but obviously Edinburgh have the ball at the moment.
Ball looped out wide towards Kieran Bell. Gets through the tackle, gets through the second tackle as well, does Bell. Fantastic work on the far side, making huge metres is the wing, and the ball is spilled by Alex Stewart. That is devastating for Edinburgh, but Kieran Bell showing her capabilities, the feet, the strength, getting through 2 tackles. She's certainly a talent to keep an eye out.
Yeah, definitely. There's a great break down the edge and then a great tackle from Kate Davis just to stop her in her tracks.
But we saw a try from Bell in the first half. It's clear that Edinburgh trying to get the ball out to her as many times as they can, because such a finisher on the wing. Any opportunity she finds out, she tries to get over the whitewash. And playing for the University of Edinburgh, played for Scotland 18s as well. She's a talent certainly to keep an eye out for in the future, and not even in the future, at the moment she's turning up in the Celtic Challenge as well.
Yeah, definitely someone to look out for with a pace on the edge.
Good shove from both teams. The Flippo this time taking it towards the Edinburgh line. Lewis with a flat pass into Frodd. Parry stripped from the ball. It was Thompson again involved for Edinburgh. And another opportunity going towards that far side once again. Thompson into the tackle. Oh, huge hit from Gwalia Lightning. 10 minutes into the second half here at the Arms Park in Edinburgh. And on the charge again, Marlowe met by Kate Davis. Still manages to make some good meters even in the tackle. Stewart. Ball goes out towards Fletcher, met by Bryony King. But there's space for the winger. Bell not quite getting the ball this time. Going on the near side, flirting with that touchline. And the ball is out according to the AR on the far side. Good defence again from Gwalia Lightning early doors in the second half. They'll have a feed into the line out, but once more it's Edinburgh who seem to be controlling the territory and the possession.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's disappointing from Edinburgh there. Kate Matteson, I think she saw something down the blind. But then, yeah, the defence from Gwalia Lightning is relentless, and again it shows.
Slight stoppage for the injury, or potentially some laces on the far side, and ready to go again are both teams. But just under 12 minutes into the second half, Gwalia Lightning in their own half once again. Similar story to how it was in the first half. The Flippo trying to catch out the Edinburgh defence, but Sarah Denholm wasn't having any of that. The ball is spilled. Forward it went, says the referee. So once again, but another scrum. And Edinburgh will feed this time, but Gwalia Lightning are struggling to get out of their half here. They're trying to run it instead of using the boots. How would you approach this? Maybe switch up the tactics?
Yeah, I think you have to credit Edinburgh's defence there. Like, they've forced loads of errors here, and that has to be credit to Edinburgh's defence. Just getting off the line and spooking the players to make those little errors. But yeah, I do agree. I think Gwalia Lightning need to look to just boot the ball down the pitch to try and get some territory.
Looks like Edinburgh lining up a couple of changes in the front row, so this could be the last scrum for Fletcher, Whitehouse and Poolman. So they'll throw everything at this, but it's Gwalia's scrum who's coming forward. Matteson does a 180 and goes back against herself. Fletcher. Thompson met in the midfield by Gwalia's defence. Back on the inside, cutting through the line is Ferry, and Edinburgh are making good meters here. And patience in the attack is key, but it's stripped, not quite. And they come towards this near side. Good line speed against Thompson, as Emma Orr thought she was spinning away with it. But it's another scrum, and Gwalia Lightning will have the feed this time. But Edinburgh showing they want to throw the ball about, get involved again. Thompson, but it's almost there. Gwalia's defence is just sublime, not letting them through easy. They have to work for their meters, Edinburgh.
Yeah, that's another effort from Sean Jones in defence to get off that line and make that great read on Lisa Thompson there.
Ronald and Muzamba on for Edinburgh. Coming off the field, Fletcher and Whitehouse, who's put in the good work in the first half, especially Fletcher getting a try, and Whitehouse in fact. Both players coming off the field have proven their worth for Edinburgh so far today. Big shoes to fill for Ronald and Muzamb. Gwalia Lightning feed into this one. There's a lot of space in behind Nicole Flynn. And Sian Jones poaching round the scrum again, offloads into the Flippo. It's gone back according to the referee. And Gwalia Lightning making fantastic meters. Tess Evans, the latest to get involved in that action. King offloads into Isaac. Muzamb over the ball, but Gwalia still have it. Maisie Davis. Again, Edinburgh trying to compete. Arm is out from the referee. Constable is tackled by the replacement, Ali Ronald. But it goes to DeFlippo, who does knock it on, but the referee brings play back for a penalty. It's a big penalty here. And Gwalia Lightning around 30 metres out. Go for the corner, do you think, or will they fancy a quick tap or the sticks?
Yeah, I think you definitely need to go for corner here and just try and get as close to that try line as possible. They've been unlucky with errors so far, but this is what they need to get into the game.
Good kick from Robin Wilkins, and it all came from Sian Jones with that break. She's the only try scorer this game for Gwalia Lightning. The way she sees the game is different to everyone else on the field. She finds the gap out of nothing. And just about retained again, Maisie Davis for Gwalia. As it looks like the forwards will do some heavy lifting here. Muzamb with a chop on King. A couple of the Edinburgh defence scrambling across, trying their best to hold Gwalia back, but Constable makes good meters. Jenna De Vera coming against the grain of the defence. Jones finding a well. And they come again here, Gwalia. Not far at all. They need to be the first to score in this second half if they are to get anything from the game. Going backwards, Jones wants the ball. Pops into Bryony King. Ball went back from the hand, slightly dropped. Jones, Wilkins, flat pass into Rod Parry. Almost cutting through the tackle, but Sian Jones, show and go, doesn't quite repeat the feat in the first half. But they come again, this time through Isaac. Trying to hold the width of the wingers for Gwalia Lightning, but it doesn't look like they're going to get the ball. Over the line they go. And held up, says the referee. And it was Maisie Davis trying to poach over there, but it's gutting for the home team. However, brilliant defence from Edinburgh.
Yeah, again, brilliant defence from Edinburgh to stop that there and hold it up. Disappointing for Gwalia. They would have loved to have come away points there to try and get a foot in this game and try and turn that momentum into theirs, but they've let Edinburgh out, unfortunately.
But it looked like when Rod Parry broke through the line, she was going to go all the way. Not quite that time. Good kick downfield from Thompson towards Kate Davis. Davis to Wilkins. Sian Jones, a cheeky kick into space. She'll be the first onto it. Knock on off Edinburgh. There's some more space in behind here. Constable into Scobel. And they come again through Gwalia. Wilkins towards the Flippo, out to Kate Davis. Big tackle from Emma Orr coming across. But Gwalia are pressing. Gwalia need this try. And they're back in a good position to get over the line. Raiden, tackled by Muzamb. Constable into a opponent in the scrum. Pullman. King. Edinburgh doing exceptionally well in defence, and they've stripped the ball. Huge turnover for Edinburgh Rugby. And Gwalia Lightning don't get a try with another visit into the 22. And Edinburgh will look to get this ball downfield, but disappointment for the home team. Mattison doesn't go for touch, goes towards Sean Jones, who's been everywhere. And Gwalia back again, and it's a penalty, Gwalia. A lot of action in this second half, 20 minutes in, and it looks like Gwalia have come out of the blocks fighting, and they need a try, and they're back in the 22 with another penalty. But it's unfortunate that they didn't get a try with that last attack.
Yeah,
Edinburgh again.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but you can see the pressure that Gwalia are putting on Edinburgh now, and it's great to see with that attacking kick as well, Sean Jones put in just to put them under pressure and force those 50-50s, and then obviously getting the knock on from that, so and getting the ball back. So yeah, it's great from Gwalia to see them actually put the pressure on now, and Edinburgh fronting up in defence and stopping them, so credit to Edinburgh as well with their defence. It's been outstanding.
Yeah, Gwalia in the first half with some terrific defence, and second half it is Edinburgh who's doing the same. Few changes as we see Caitlin Lewis coming off the field, and Katie Thicker goes onto the field to replace her on the far wing. But it's a big opportunity for Gwalia, as they have the penalty just inside the 22. But having had 2 or 3 opportunities here, how important is it that Gwalia score this time?
Yeah, it's definitely really important, especially for their conference as well. Being here and knocking down the door and not getting over the try line is definitely something they need to boost the momentum.
Big line out. Raiden, Sean Jones again poaching. As she gets there, it's over the line. Second try of the game for the scrum half. Sean Jones. She's inspiring the Gwalia Lightning team. Second try of the game, Gwalia Lightning 12, Edinburgh 15. They're back in the game, and they needed that try.
Yeah, they absolutely did need that try. Sean Jones showing the skills she has to wriggle her way out of the tackles again to get over that try line. Great try from Sean.
But again, she's bashing through some big forwards there. Ronald trying to bring her down, but no one was going to stop Sean Jones there. She's just got that firepower to get over the line from wherever she is.
Yeah, she's got that fire to just keep fighting and break through the tackle and get the gain line. So she's got that in abundance.
Big kick here then for Gwalia Lightning, and it's Robin Wilkins. The difficult kick from just inside the 22. This to put Gwalia only 1 point behind. Hooked slightly, however. The main headline from that attack, Gwalia Lightning 12, Edinburgh 15. They're back within a penalty of Edinburgh. And they're back in the bonus points as well, which is crucial in this league as we come down to the last few games as well. Only one more round of fixtures to come next week. We're halfway through the second half here. Gwalia Lightning 12, Edinburgh 15. And Gwalia will look to go forward again. Some communication was required there between Isaac and Sean Jones, and they do sort it out in the nick of time. And Reardon coming away with the ball. The confidence will be high for the Gwalia Lightning team. Ball out towards Rd4. Backwards, says the referee. De Filippo offloads to the fresh legs, inside out. Oh, what a fantastic step from Katie Thicker. She's just come onto the field. She's fresh. She was ready. And fantastic work from the replacement. In and out. See you later, Lisa Thompson. Katie Thicker, what a try.
Yeah, that's an incredible try. Fair play to Katie Thicker, just to get on the outside and do the step footwork and just to burn on the outside. Outstanding.
Absolutely lightning from Katie Thicker. Just come off the bench. She was ready to go, and the first opportunity she's had, she's absolutely nailed it. Gwalia Lightning ahead for the first time in this game. And another substitution has taken place for Gwalia Lightning as everyone at the Arms Park takes a breath after that sublime finish, but composure needed from Wilkins. And it's good from the linesman. Gwalia extend their lead 19-15. There's a big moment there for Gwalia Lightning, but it must be said, Katie Thicker, fantastic feat. She's just come onto the pitch as well, the awareness and to be that ready to crack on with it. It's fantastic to see with their first attack.
Yeah, absolutely, and to have the confidence to go that close to the touchline as well, with the risk of getting tackled in the touch, is quality from her.
But Edinburgh back here. They want to get back on the board, some more points. Bell on the far side going past Katie Thicker. She just about clings on. Stewart tackled again. The replacement Ronald. Mazab is on the shoulder. Gwalia trying to rip the ball off of Alia Ronald. Denholm, the skipper for Edinburgh. Big hit from Reardon. They go towards the far side, towards Bell once again, but doesn't quite get to the edge. Cutting on herself is the replacement, Brebna Holden. Recently come onto the field. De Filippo comes away with a ball, and Gwalia Lightning turn it over. Sydney Mead coming away with the ball after big work from De Filippo. And certainly Gwalia will not want to hold this in the 22 for too long. Wilkins in the pocket, ready to distribute this one. And it's a good kick, but it's a penalty for Gwalia Lightning. Not too sure what the referee has seen there, potentially something off the ball. And Gwalia Lightning will be very relieved with that penalty, a chance to slow the game down a bit, try and catch their breath, and try and switch on, get back down the field and go for another try to secure the try bonus points.
Yeah, definitely. This is a great opportunity for them to clear the lines now and put pressure back onto Edinburgh.
Decent kick from Robin Wilkins. But Edinburgh behind for the first time in this game. It's fair to say they've certainly got enough to get back into the game. They've got the personnel out there. You can't count them out of this yet.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been an evenly matched game, and it's great to see the competition levels are so good within the league. So yeah, it's definitely not over yet.
Perfect line out, finds the hands of Lucy Isaac from Molly Reardon, who's been on song most of the afternoon, especially from the line out. Gwalia still pushing forward. Looks like Muzamb is in the mixer for Edinburgh. Bashan Jones can see the ball. Robin Wilkins, down the field it goes. Decides to put it towards Emma Orr, who's got a big boot of her own. Towards Wilkins, plenty of space in behind. It's a lovely flat kick from Robin Wilkins. The chase needs to be good as well, but it's trickling towards the far side. Almost a beautiful 50-22. Wilkins chasing her own kick. And Gwalia have made good meters through that piece of intuition from Robin Wilkins. And Edinburgh calm things down with possession. However, a word on that kick from Robin Wilkins. It was good composure, saw the space, and just a lovely kick put in by her. Almost, well, quite casual actually, the way she did it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great vision to see that they'd all chased and there was no one in the backfield. That's great from Robin. Unfortunately, didn't get the bounce to get the 50-22 she would have wanted.
The ball's coming out once more for Gwalia Lightning. Oh, huge hit in the middle of the park. Emma Orr. Sian Jones boots the ball again. The ball doesn't bounce kindly. Emma Orr in the backfield now, trying to collect it. But Gwalia Lightning doing well with the kicking game in this second half. Almost 30 minutes gone in the second half here at the Arms Park. Gwalia Lightning ahead, but here come Edinburgh. Big tackle required. Sian Jones doesn't miss. Over the ball goes Gwalia, and they've nicked it back. But it must be said, Edinburgh have taken well to the turnover, and they've got a scrum. But it's a big break from Gunderson to start it all off.
Yeah, it is an outstanding break. Unfortunately, losing the ball with Sian Jones, great tackle, and then the turnover from Gwalia Lightning, and then obviously just a fumble in the ruck, which is obviously getting for Gwalia Lightning. But yeah, a great break, like you said.
I'll tell you what, I don't think the home support liked the call from the referee there for the knock-on, but the decision has been made, and it's an opportunity for Edinburgh from this position to potentially put boot to ball again. We've seen them do that so often through Lisa Thompson. If they get the ball out to this scrum onto Lisa's foot, they might go for the 50-22 or put the ball downfield and put some pressure on.
Yeah, there's no reason why they can't do that, and they definitely do need to calm themselves a little bit. I think they're being put under a lot of pressure by Gwalia, but Edinburgh need to take back the momentum that they had for most of the game.
Edinburgh have made another substitution. Coming off the field, Kieran Bell, who scored a fantastic try again this week. 4 from 4 for the young winger for Edinburgh. Onto the field, Hannah Walker, who plays with Kieran Bell, a uni of Edinburgh. She'll be on the left wing for the remainder of this game. It's a big scrum. Just over 10 minutes to go in this second half between Gwalia Lightning and Edinburgh at the Arms Park. This one's definitely going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, 100%. Edinburgh showed in their win against Brython Thunder in round 3 that they're an 80-minute team, so they're definitely not going to shy away from this now.
It's a big shove. It looks like Edinburgh are the ones going forward. Arm is out from Amber Stamp, the referee, as we wait to see the ball come out. Gathered well by Edinburgh. Emma Orr distributes to the fresh legs of the far side. Almost tackled, eventually taken down is Hannah Walker. Arm is out still from the referee. Comes out towards the big forwards. Stewart doing the heavy lifting, but no advantage, says the referee. And Edinburgh, they're not going to give up that easy. They're still coming forward, and a big opportunity to put the ball towards the corner. And with a boot of Lisa Thompson, they can get very close here.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get to the kick the ball into the corner, and I'm assuming they're going to go for that driving ball that they've used, and that's worked really well for them.
Brilliant kick from Lisa Thompson, and that's the experience that she brings to this team. There's a lot of young faces there, but having that experience like Thompson has, it's invaluable.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got the composure as well to go with it, just to control the tempo of the game and make those crucial decisions that she's making.
Big moments here. Edinburgh needed to gather that one cleanly. However, doesn't quite go right in the first chance. They still have possession. The ball is popping up through the back. And a big carry. Only a metre out now is Edinburgh going towards the far side. Flat pass. But Gwalia do well to get there. And it's a try on the far side. And it is the substitution for Nash Mazamb. And out of that line out there, Edinburgh back ahead. And it has been coming throughout the game. They've been very close throughout the game, especially through the forwards. And it was about time that one of the front rowers got over again for Nash Mazamb this time.
Yeah, definitely. It's great to see them actually convert the pressure they're putting on Gwalia Lightning into some points, which they've tried for most of the game, and they have been successful on occasions, but it's nice to see that it's actually sticking as well now.
It's a try bonus point as well for Edinburgh, which is huge in the context of the table, and an opportunity to add an extra couple here. Looks like Sian Jones and Robin Wilkins are coming off the field for Gwalia. Kick not quite successful for Edinburgh. Fresh legs on the field for Gwalia Lightning. They're going to need to bounce back quickly here. Just over 6 minutes left in the second half. Edinburgh back ahead, 20 points to 19.
So the score is now Gwalia 19, Edinburgh 20.
Big error from Edinburgh, and it's a penalty as well. It was Freya Walker. Didn't quite gather it cleanly. And they'll look to go towards the corner for sure here. However, it's only a 1 point game. And they go to the corner again. Gwalia Lightning certainly the best option from here, and they can get the rolling ball going again. It's a good weapon they have.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a shame that Robin Wilkins has just gone off, because I'm sure she would have fancied that herself to go for post to try and get the win. But yeah, definitely the right option if the kicker's not feeling it on the day. So yeah, definitely a great option, and hopefully they can get this ball going and get it over the line.
Big line out for Reardon. Another excellent one. Deeks, has that one been knocked forward? Off of an Edinburgh hand. Quick discussion from the AR on this near side with Amber Stamp. Cheers from Gwalia. I'd suggest from that reaction they might have won a penalty. In fact, it's going to be a scrum for Gwalia. But another move from Gwalia Lightning. They like to do that cheeky one with the number 9 coming round. This time it was Kira Deeks trying to put it back into Molly Reardon on the wing. It's an effective tool, doesn't quite come off this time. Yeah,
it is effective. However, I think they've run it a couple of times now, so I think Edinburgh have clued onto that and they're marking it. So I think potentially the space is out wide next time.
Big scrum. Plenty of support coming from the Gwalia Lightning bench. Same said for Edinburgh, the visiting team, who've brought down fans in numbers for this massive game in the Celtic Challenge. The ball is clean for Sydney Mead. Peeling off, tackled well by Alex Stewart. Isaac tries to get the ball out to Rod Parry, and Rod Parry has knocked it on in the middle of the park. It was a tough ball to collect. The ball was by her feet. She couldn't quite gather it, but it's a big miss for Gwalia Lightning in a big opportunity. And Edinburgh, an opportunity here to try and get the ball back and put Gwalia down the field.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, Kira Deeks had to go in and seal off the breakdown, so she wasn't available to give the pass. So unfortunately, it didn't go to hand with Roth, but she'll be gutted and devastated with that. But yeah, unlucky for her.
Few changes. as well for Gwalia Lightning, as they need some fresh legs on the field as Paige Jones coming off. But a big scrum for both teams, and Gwalia will want to take this ball back as soon as possible with the clock ticking down towards the end of the half, only 3 minutes to go.
Number 8, Freddie Walker.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go in this game. Gwalia tried to put a squeeze on, but Edinburgh do well to counteract. Coming away with the ball was the flanker, who's moved to number 8, Alex Stewart. And Muzab takes the ball, but goes downfield, does Edinburgh. Not quite caught it as she would have liked, does Brian McNamara. And Gwalia have the ball. They need to be accurate here. Deeks gets the ball out to the replacement fly half. De Filippo, good pass towards Jenna De Vera. Forward, says the referee. On Edinburgh, the bench are going wild. That was a huge, huge moment in the game. Jenna De Vera still on the floor after that, but it's gutting for Gwalia, trying to spray the ball out, just doesn't quite fall correctly into the hands of Jenna De Vera.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for them. But again, you've got to credit Edinburgh's defence just to get off the line, and the intent to try and get that ball back and try and win every 50-50 that there is.
It's been a fantastic game here at the Arms Park. Only a couple of minutes to go in this huge game between Gwalia Lightning and Edinburgh. Kaylee, I'm going to ask you for your player of the match. Who stood out for you most today?
There's been lots of contenders, honestly. Gwalia Lightning obviously trailing at the moment, so Rose Parry and Caitlin Lewis and Kate Davis, the back three for Gwalia, have done so well. But you have to say that Lisa Thompson for Edinburgh has been outstanding. Her kicking meters have been incredible. She's found space in the backfield that has put Gwalia Lightning under so much pressure. So yeah, she is my player of the match, Lisa Thompson.
Yeah, Lisa Thompson, fantastic performance, showing the experience. 55 Scottish caps with 8 tries, plays for GB7s as well. It's clear to see the experience and the skill set she has is absolutely sublime, especially in the 15s game with the boots she's got. It caused danger to any side.
Yeah, definitely. We said she was one to watch coming into it, and she's definitely lived up to that. She's done incredible. Her debut in the league as well, so yeah, she's going to be really pleased with it, and she shows she should be. She's done really well.
Absolutely. Jenna De Vera is back on her feet. Looked to be maybe a bit of a back problem there, but there's only a couple of minutes to go on the clock. The crowd are on their feet. The crowd is absolutely loving this huge Celtic Challenge match between Gwalia Lightning and Edinburgh. Edinburgh currently will take 5 points away from this game, which will be huge in the context of the table in making it into the final round of fixtures in the major playoffs. Big shove from Gwalia, but Alex Stewart comes away with it. McNamara tackled by Deeks. Over the ball goes Sydney Mead. However, they still have the ball. Edinburgh, Gunderson carrying that time. Patience needed for the visitors. Brebna Holden is orchestrating the forwards here. Ferry into Reardon, who tries to strip the ball, but Edinburgh are patient. They've got good hands, they've got good discipline here, and they're still coming forward. Stewart again has been everywhere this game for the visitors. The clock is ticking down in this second half. Only a few moments to go then in this game. Eyes are on the referee now. The ball doesn't quite get to hands, but Nicole Flynn does ever so well to look after that. Over the ball goes Mead. Is that full time? And a huge victory for Edinburgh Rugby here at Cardiff Arms Park. They had to work for it. Gwalia Lightning came back into the game in the second half. 19-15 it was at one point, but Edinburgh Rugby, they've controlled the game. The likes of Lisa Thompson, Emma Orr, orchestrating the backs, and they come away with the big win here at the Arms Park. Gwalia Lightning 19, Edinburgh Rugby 20. And Kaylee, what a game that was.
Yeah, it was an incredible game. It was so exciting to watch. And both teams put a great display in attack and defence. Both teams got a credit that they did so well in defence and to keep each other out from scoring. But unfortunately, for Gwalia Lightning, Edinburgh were just on top today.
And as we mentioned, the difference potentially being Lisa Thompson, the experience she's brought to this team. And it must be said, the same goes for Gwalia Lightning. They played ever so well today with the likes of Robin Wilkins in the squad. It was a fantastic game, and both teams have done incredibly well. Yeah, it was a great game, and like you said, both teams done incredibly well. Gwalia Lightning were really disappointed, losing a second game within 3 points. It's going to be disappointing for them, but they're definitely showing that they have the quality to be at the top of that table. So that's the end of round 4 in the Celtic Challenge. And there's only one round still to come next week, Saturday the 3rd of February. Edinburgh Rugby host the Clovers, 12:30. Then Wolfhounds against Gwalia Lightning. Gwalia Lightning need a victory to qualify for the major playoffs. And then Brython Thunder against Glasgow Warriors. Both teams eager to get their first victory on the board. That will be a huge game up at Stadium CSM. But overall this week, fantastic games all across, and crowned by this one, 2 teams going at each other for 80 minutes. What a great game, and fair play to both teams. Both showed their best rugby here today. Yeah, they really did, and they should all be really proud of themselves. The performance that both teams put in, the fight that they showed in defence, you can't fault it. They kept going, they were relentless, and yeah, they did really well. Kaylee, thank you very much for joining me again for this fantastic game between Gwalia Lightning and Edinburgh. And thank you very much for you all watching today. What a game it was between Gwalia Lightning and Edinburgh, but Edinburgh have done the double in Wales this year. Final score, Gwalia Lightning 19, Edinburgh Rugby 20.